Welcome back to the channel, everybody. I'm Lady Nyca in with a true crime update. Today, I want to update on the Brittany Booker case. Three women were arrested for harboring and aiding a felon in connection with the case involving Brittany Booker, a mother of six killed in Racine, Wisconsin, on Sunday. Terry Jackson Jr. remains wanted for Booker's death. Racine police identified the three women, and I think we have a photo of those three women down here in the left hand corner or the right hand corner, depending on where you is. Um, Police identified the three women as Diamond Hood, arrested Tuesday in connection with the homicide of Booker, along with Alicia Skies and Carmelita Walker, arrested Wednesday. The latter two were arrested in connection with a February incident involving the assault of Booker and another woman. All three are accused of harboring and aiding a felon. Police and U.S. Marshals are still searching for Jackson, who is age 41, who they believe is armed and dangerous. Also, Crime Stoppers is offering a $2,000 reward for information that leads to his whereabouts or arrest. Okay, so I have a story that I'm going to show you as well, but there was also an additional update as I was preparing to do this video. This video is being recorded on Friday, April the 29th. 2 hours ago, Racine Police Department is now showing different pictures of the man wanted in that crime. Police are providing these photos and this photo. Police released more photos Friday of the man wanted in the fatal shooting of a mother of six, urging anyone with information on his location to call authorities. We want the public to see all sides of Terry Jackson and do not want him hiding in plain sight. So these are other photos provided by the Racine Police Department because they want you to be able to see him. He's not always going to look like he does right there. So these are photos of one Mr. Terry Jackson. He's accused of killing Brittany Booker last weekend. Booker's older son called the police around 9:30 a.m. Sunday to report his mother missing and not answering her phone, according to court records. He had checked the doorbell cameras and saw his mother leaving the house around 5:30 a.m. with an unknown man. Officers found Booker's body later that day inside her car. She had suffered multiple injuries, including a gunshot wound to her head. Racine police quickly identified Jackson as the suspect. He already had pending charges, including attempted homicide for a February attack on Booker and a friend of hers. That is what the court records show. The friend had previously been in a relationship with Jackson. The attack on that happened on February the 27th of this year occurred outside George's Tavern on Main Street. Police found Booker and her friend covered in blood after Jackson had beaten them with a hammer, according to the criminal complaint. Jackson was charged March the 15th in the tavern attack, an earlier incident involving Booker's friend. A warrant was issued for his arrest. Racine police and U.S. Marshals have been searching for Jackson since then, but did not ask the public for help until Booker was killed. Larry Booker's father told the Journal Times this week, "My daughter was scared every day." Police say Jackson has ties to the Chicago area. Earlier this week, police arrested three women, like I said, who helped him evade authorities after the hammer attack. Jackson is believed to have used one of the women's vehicle, a Jeep Grand Cherokee, to drive to Booker's house the morning of the homicide. Booker has been remembered as a loving mother of six. Her children range in age from 2 to 13 years old. And again, there is a Crime Stopper reward for $2,000 for any information leading to the arrest of Terry Jackson. So if you see him, if you're in that area, please reach out to the Racine Police Department. Even if you're not in the area of Racine, call your local authorities wherever you may have seen this man or think you see this man. Do not try to approach this man. Call the authorities so that they can do what they need to do to take him off the street. This story really touching my spirit because this is a young woman at the beginning, really the beginning of her life, 30 years old with 6 mouths to feed. Everything I've read about Brittany Booker says she was a good person and a wonderful mother. She wasn't lazy. She was in nursing school or had just completed nursing school. Her objective was to provide a good life for her and her children. And because this man is unhinged and did not want to face prosecution for the things he had done, he made this woman's life a miserable hell every day until the point where he was finally able to do what he set out to do months ago, which was end her life. The saddest part about it is she was just a friend of the girlfriend that was going through the domestic violence. Somehow or another, she got caught up in this. Now, I have a news story I'm going to share with you guys, a video clip. So give me just 1 second. Let me cue that up so you guys can see that as well. What's going on in the streets of Racine today as it pertains to this young lady. Why am I playing?
Closer to a break in the case. 3 women are in custody for helping an accused killer hide out. Racine police say Terry Jackson shot and killed a woman over the weekend. Fox 6's Ashley Sears explains the arrest come as the community mourns the loss of the mother of 6. Outside the Tyler Domer Community Center in Racine, dozens gather to remember a life that came to a tragic end. A bunch of friends showing love and support. Leonard Larry is surrounded by that love after his 30-year-old daughter was shot and killed over the weekend. Brittany Booker was found dead inside her car on Sunday morning. Was it a big heart? She helped anybody? Investigators say 41-year-old Terry Jackson pulled the trigger. Jackson has been on the run for months. According to police, he fled after he attacked Booker and another woman back in February. Wednesday, police say 3 women had been arrested for helping Jackson hide out. Racine police announced Diamond Hood, Carmelita Walker, and Alicia Sykes were all taken into custody. They face charges for harboring and aiding a felon. We cannot stand for violence. We cannot stand for crime, especially crime against women. Wednesday evening, there was a plea for answers. Dozens stand together, comforting one another, remembering the mother of 6. We will not stop in the community until the perpetrator has been found. Loved ones struggle with heartache as they now look for healing. Let's put him in jail where he belongs. Investigators are asking anyone with information to come forward. You can remain anonymous. Crime Stoppers is offering a $2,000 reward for information leading to an arrest in this case. Reporting in Racine.
So, as you guys can see, or as you guys can hear, I'm gonna play it again so you guys can actually see what's happening because I had to think of. Give me just one moment. This case really is touching my heart. It is. It's touching my heart because this could be anybody. So let me play it again for you guys, okay?
The case, 3 women are in custody for helping an accused killer hide out. Racine police say Terry Jackson shot and killed a woman over the weekend. Fox 6's Ashley Sears explains the arrest come as the community mourns the loss of the mother of six. Outside the Tyler Domer Community Center in Racine, dozens gather to remember a life that came to a tragic end. A bunch of friends showing love and support. Leonard Larry is surrounded by that love after his 30-year-old daughter was shot and killed over the weekend. Brittany Booker was found dead inside her car on Sunday morning. It's a big heart to help anybody. Investigators say 41-year-old Terry Jackson pulled the trigger. Jackson has been on the run for months. According to police, he fled after he attacked Booker and another woman back in February. Wednesday, police say 3 women had been arrested for helping Jackson hide out. Racine police announced Diamond Hood, Carmelita Walker, and Alicia Sykes were all taken into custody. They face charges for harboring and aiding a felon. We cannot stand for violence. We cannot stand for crime, especially crime against women. Wednesday evening, there was a plea for answers. Dozens stand together, comforting one another, remembering the mother of 6. Until the perpetrator has been found. Loved ones struggle with heartache as they now look for healing. That's put them in jail where they belong. Investigators are asking anyone with information to come forward. You can remain anonymous. Crime Stoppers is offering a $2,000 reward for information leading to an arrest in this case.
So hopefully you were able to see that this time. I can't believe that she wasn't even involved with him, and yet she got caught up. What really struck me was the article where the father says that every day she lived in fear since February, hoping and praying that this man would be brought to justice so she didn't have to be afraid. If anybody has any information or you think you see him, because I don't know where you all are, but if you happen to see this individual, please call your local law enforcement office so that they can do what they need to do to take this man off the street. He is not just a danger to himself, he's a danger to society. So make your next move your best move. If you have seen Terry Jackson, please call the police immediately. Do not try to uh come up to him on your own. Do not try to apprehend him on your own. Call the police. I every time there is something new that comes up with this case, I'm going to come back and I'm going to talk about it. I'm not going to stop talking about it until we see some real justice for Brittany. 30 years old, mother of 6 children, trying to do the right thing. She wasn't lazy. She was just finishing school or about to finish school so that she could get her nursing license and provide a better life for her and her children. And because this man has mental issues and anger issues, her life was cut short. So I thank you all so much for watching today. This will be uploaded for Saturday in a premiere. You guys have a wonderful remainder to your weekend. I plan on doing the same. And until next time, peace.